guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show you how to make a foil V-split Christmas tumbler. It's going to be so stinking pretty. I absolutely love it. I get all of my foils and my foil adhesive from the Glitter Grind. Their link will be down in my description, so make sure you go check them out. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I hope y'all love this as much as I do. Alright guys, so I'm starting off here with a 20-ounce skinny straight from Maker Flow Crafts. I'm going to sand it before we move on. This is an 80 grit sanding block from Amazon. I'm just going to rough it up really quickly and then clean it with some 91% rubbing alcohol and a paper towel. Okay, so now I'm wanting to do a V-split with some foils. So what I'm going to do before I spray paint is I'm going to tape off my V-split because I'm going to spray paint the entire tumbler white except for the taped off spots here. So I want that to actually be red. So I'm going to put my cup down here on my cup cradle from Bama Cups, and I'm going to lay down my first way too long piece of tape here. I think I want it to be about like so. The first one is always really easy, you just kind of lay it down, but the second one is the one that you really have to like try to make perfectly even so the V looks good. So I'm going to stand my cup straight up and kind of get like eye level to get that V nice and even. And I think this is good. So the V is nice and pointed straight down. This looks even. Okay, I think we're good to go. So now I'm just going to trim off this excess tape here, and then I'm going to take this outside and spray paint everything white. Alright, so now while the paint is still wet, I'm going to remove that tape. And I do it while it's still wet because if it dries, it makes it a lot harder for it to remove the tape nice and clean. It kind of like all dries and sticks together. So now I have a nice crisp clean line, and I'm going to let this set and air dry. Okay, so the paint is good and dry. It's time to move on. And this is the super cute foil that I'm going to use. I'm going to cut some of it off just to kind of not give me so much to fuss with here. But this is going to be really cute, and it's going to be the inside V. Will this be big enough? No, I gotta use the other one. So I'm going to take, now listen, don't judge my foil adhesive here. I spilled a little bit of it, and then my paper towel got stuck to it, so it looks a little funny. But anyway, moving on. I'm going to take a small paintbrush, and I'm going to apply some foil adhesive right on the white part only. Now I might actually apply a couple coats just to make sure that everything is really good and covered. But I'm trying to apply like really thin coats because you don't want it to drip all over the place, and that would just not be good. So apply thin coats, and I'm trying to be really careful around the edges here. Not that it has to be like 100% perfect because I am going to apply some vinyl stripes later, but I'm going to try to make it look as perfect as I can. So now I'm going to take my heat gun here that I got from Amazon, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of heat to this just for like 15 or 30 seconds to get it dry. Alright, so that is really sticky, but like I said, I just want to make myself feel a little bit better and apply a second coat. Alright, so now I'm going to take this piece of foil. I'm going to stand my tumbler straight up, and I'm going to very gently attach it to the tumbler. And I'm really trying to get it on with no like wrinkles or anything. I want it to lay nice and flat. Now this is only going to stick to what I added the foil adhesive to. So I'm just rubbing just to make sure that everything is going to transfer nice and perfect. fingers crossed. Hit it with a little more heat. All right, let's peel it off. Just about perfect, just about. I had a couple pieces not completely perfect. Okay, so for now we are going to move on to adding the rest of the glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and add the red glitter here, and for my glitter adhesive I'm going to use Cherry Tomato from Pop of Color Paints, and the glitter is going to be Athena, which is a chunky mix from the glitter grind. It's very, very pretty. So with how fast the paint dries, I might have to do one side at a time. I don't know, we will see. But I'm going to use this as my glitter adhesive, like I said. So while the paint is still wet, I will apply my glitter. Alright, so now I'm going to take my parchment paper here and very, very gently push down on this red glitter to make it lay flat. That's going to make my epoxy process a lot easier, and nothing will be sticking up and like really rough and everything. So with chunky glitter, you definitely want to make sure to add that step. Alright, so now I'm going to go through on the white painted area with some Mod Podge and a beautiful white glitter called Diamonds, also from the Glitter Grind. Alright, so now I'm just going to seal this with Rust-Oleum Matte Clear Enamel. I'm going to pop it on my turner back here from Bama Cups. Add probably 2 coats of epoxy, and then I will come back. Alright, it is decal day for this tumbler, and we've got a lot to work with. So I'm going to do double vinyl stripes to outline the bee, and then I have a decal I'm putting here as well. So for the double stripes, I wanted to add just a pop of green in there to make it look more Christmassy, and then I'm going to layer the black over it. I cut these, they're all 11 inches tall. I believe this is 0.28 wide and this is 0.15 wide, I believe. So they're going to be way too long, but it's okay. I'm going to start by adding the green one. I'm going to wait to trim these up until I get the black ones on so I don't have to go through the trimming twice. So now all I'm going to do is just center the black vinyl stripes right over the green ones. Okay, now it's time to trim it up, so I'm just going to go in with my X-Acto knife that I got from the Glitter Grind and just trim everything up to make it look nice and clean. Alright, now that the lines are on and cut, we are going to apply the decal on the front here. So again, from Creative Fabrica, and again we are going to layer. I created an offset of white and red. I love these Christmas tree decals. I've been seeing them a lot lately with just like the spiral swiggle. I think it is so stinking cute, and I found one on Creative Fabrica. Alright, there we have it. So now I'm just going to add the finishing coats of epoxy, and this will be done. After the final coats of epoxy, this is the result, and I love how this turned out, even though I did mess up the foil a little bit, but I still think it looks really, really pretty. And before I go, like always, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "Dreams are the seeds of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed, and nothing ever changes without a dream." That's all I have for you guys today. I really, really hope you love this as much as I do. And if y'all have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!